Have you ever finished a meal and, instead of feeling energized, you felt like taking a nap? Maybe you've blamed your age. Maybe you thought you didn't sleep well the night before. Or perhaps you assumed feeling tired all the time is simply part of getting older. But what if your food is quietly working against you? The truth is that after the age of 60, the body processes certain foods very differently than it did years ago. Foods that once seemed harmless may now cause sudden drops in energy, slower digestion, unstable blood sugar, and even leave you feeling exhausted just a few hours after eating. The surprising part is that many of these foods are eaten every single day. Some are even marketed as healthy choices. In today's video, we'll explore 7 common foods that may quietly drain your energy after 60. More importantly, we'll discuss simple alternatives that can help support steady energy throughout the day. If you're interested in healthy aging, nutrition, mobility, energy, and staying independent after 60, consider subscribing to the channel. Every week, we share practical, science-based videos designed to help you understand how your body changes with age and what you can do to support it naturally. Before we look at the first food, it's important to understand something that surprises many people. After the age of 60, your body doesn't use food the same way it once did. Digestion naturally slows down. Muscle mass gradually decreases. Hormones change, and your cells become a little less efficient at turning food into energy. This means that 2 people can eat exactly the same meal and feel completely different afterward. A meal that gives one person steady energy may leave another feeling sleepy, sluggish, or mentally foggy. That's why simply eating isn't always enough. The quality of your food matters just as much as the quantity. Many processed foods provide plenty of calories, but very little real nutrition. They fill your stomach, but they don't necessarily give your body what it needs to produce steady energy throughout the day. The good news is that you don't have to completely change your diet overnight. Sometimes, replacing just 1 or 2 everyday foods can make a noticeable difference over time. As we go through today's list, remember that these foods aren't bad. Most of them can still fit into a balanced diet. The key is understanding how they may affect your body differently after 60, and learning how to make choices that work with your body instead of against it. If you'd like to explore additional wellness resources that support healthy aging, nutrition, energy, and recovery, you'll find them in the description below after the video. Now, let's begin with the first food. Let's begin with one of the most common foods found in many kitchens. Food number 1, refined carbohydrates. White bread, regular pasta, white rice, crackers, and many baked goods made with refined flour. These foods are quickly broken down into glucose. That means your blood sugar rises rapidly after eating. Your body responds by releasing insulin to bring those levels back down. For many adults over 60, this process can create a cycle of rapid energy followed by an equally rapid drop. You may feel satisfied for a short time. Then, an hour or 2 later, you begin to feel tired, hungry again, or mentally sluggish. Whole grains behave differently. Because they contain more fiber, digestion happens more slowly, allowing energy to be released at a steadier pace. Now let's look at food number 2, sugary breakfast cereals. Many cereals are marketed as healthy. Some even contain added vitamins and minerals. But if you read the nutrition label, you'll often find large amounts of added sugar hiding behind different names. Starting your morning with a high-sugar breakfast can create the same roller coaster effect. A quick burst of energy, followed by an energy crash before lunchtime. Instead of helping you stay active, these foods may quietly leave you feeling sleepy, unfocused, and ready for another cup of coffee. A breakfast built around protein, healthy fats, and fiber often provides much steadier energy throughout the morning. Small changes at breakfast can sometimes improve how you feel for the rest of the day. Let's continue with another group of foods that quietly affect energy after 60. Food number 3. Processed meats. Ham, turkey slices, sausages, hot dogs, bacon, and other processed deli meats. These foods are certainly convenient, but convenience often comes with hidden costs. Most processed meats contain large amounts of sodium and preservatives. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to excess sodium. Too much sodium may contribute to dehydration, making you feel tired, sluggish, and sometimes even mentally foggy. It can also make your heart and kidneys work a little harder to maintain the body's normal balance. This doesn't mean you can never enjoy these foods, but eating them every day may quietly work against your energy. Now let's move to food number 4, frozen ready meals. Busy days make frozen meals very tempting. They're quick, they're easy, and they require almost no preparation. The problem is that many frozen meals are highly processed. They often contain excess sodium, unhealthy fats, refined carbohydrates, and relatively little fiber. After eating them, your digestive system has to work much harder. For some people, that heavy digestive workload leaves them feeling sleepy and drained instead of energized. Meals prepared with fresh ingredients tend to provide more vitamins, minerals, fiber, and protein, helping support steadier energy throughout the day. Again, the goal isn't perfection. It's simply making choices that help your body work a little more efficiently as it ages. Let's continue with 2 foods that often surprise people. Food number 5, too much coffee, especially later in the day. Coffee can absolutely be part of a healthy lifestyle. In fact, moderate coffee consumption has been linked to several health benefits. The problem isn't coffee itself. It's how your body handles caffeine as you get older. After the age of 60, caffeine may stay in your system longer than it used to. That afternoon cup of coffee may still be affecting your body hours later, even if you don't realize it. For some people, this doesn't make it harder to fall asleep. Instead, it reduces the amount of deep, restorative sleep they get during the night. You may sleep for 8 hours and still wake up feeling exhausted because your body never reached enough deep sleep. If you enjoy coffee, you don't necessarily need to give it up. Simply drinking it earlier in the day may help protect your nighttime recovery. Now let's look at food number 6, flavored yogurts. Yogurt itself can be an excellent food. Plain Greek yogurt and unsweetened natural yogurt provide protein and support a healthy gut microbiome. The problem is that many flavored yogurts contain surprising amounts of added sugar. Some also include artificial sweeteners, flavorings, and other highly processed ingredients. These products may contribute to blood sugar fluctuations and provide less lasting energy than many people expect. Choosing plain yogurt and adding fresh berries, cinnamon, or a handful of nuts is often a much more satisfying and nourishing option. Sometimes the healthiest choice is simply the less processed one. We've reached the final food on today's list. Food number 7, sugary drinks. This includes regular soft drinks, sweetened iced teas, fruit-flavored beverages, many bottled fruit juices, sports drinks, and other drinks with added sugar. The challenge with sugary drinks is that they deliver a large amount of sugar very quickly. Unlike whole fruit, they contain very little fiber to slow digestion. As a result, blood sugar can rise rapidly. The body responds by releasing insulin to bring those levels back down. For many adults over 60, that rapid rise and the drop that follows may leave them feeling tired, sluggish, or hungry again soon afterward. Liquid calories are also less filling than solid foods. That means it's easy to consume a large amount of sugar without ever feeling truly satisfied. Many people don't realize how much these beverages contribute to their daily sugar intake. The good news is that healthier alternatives are simple. Water remains one of the best choices. Sparkling water with fresh lemon or lime, unsweetened herbal tea, or naturally infused water with cucumber, mint, or berries. These drinks help support hydration without causing sudden spikes in blood sugar. Sometimes, replacing just one sugary drink each day is one of the easiest changes you can make to support more stable energy. After talking about foods that may quietly drain your energy, let's finish with something even more important. What should you eat instead? The answer isn't a single superfood. It's building meals around simple, nourishing ingredients that work with your body. One of the best places to start is with protein. Eggs, fish, chicken, beans, Greek yogurt, and other high-quality protein sources help support muscle maintenance, which becomes increasingly important after the age of 60. Healthy fats also play an important role. Foods like avocados, walnuts, almonds, olive oil, and seeds provide lasting energy and help you feel satisfied longer. Fiber is another powerful ally. Vegetables, fresh fruit, oats, beans, and whole grains slow digestion naturally, helping your body release energy more steadily instead of all at once. Hydration is equally important. Even mild dehydration can contribute to fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. Many older adults simply don't feel thirsty as often as they did when they were younger. That makes drinking water throughout the day even more important. Finally, remember that consistency matters far more than perfection. You don't need to change everything overnight. Replacing one processed meal, one sugary drink, or one refined snack with a more nourishing option is already a step in the right direction. Small choices, repeated every day, often lead to the biggest improvements over time. The foods we eat every day do much more than satisfy our hunger. They help shape how we feel, how we move, how we think, and how much energy we have to enjoy the people and moments that matter most. After the age of 60, even small nutritional choices can have a bigger impact than many people realize. The encouraging news is that you don't have to completely change your diet overnight. You don't need to be perfect, and you certainly don't need to eliminate every food you enjoy. Often, the biggest improvements come from small, consistent decisions. Replacing one processed food, choosing one healthier breakfast, drinking one more glass of water, adding a little more protein or fresh vegetables to your plate. These simple habits may seem small today, but over weeks and months, they can help support steadier energy, healthier aging, and more active life. Please remember that this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any medical condition. Everyone's nutritional needs and medical history are different. Always speak with a qualified healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet or beginning any supplement. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to feel healthier and more energetic after 60. You'll also find additional wellness resources in the description below. Thank you for watching. And remember, sometimes the smallest changes on your plate can become the biggest changes in your life.